Hey guys, so welcome to My Way Tarot. This is going to be a reading for the next 7 days for Capricorn. So if you have Capricorn as your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury or North Node placement, this reading will be for you. This will also be a timeless reading, so it's whenever you come across this reading, it's where it's most likely to resonate for you and not necessarily just when I post the video. So if you do happen to see this at a later date, please don't be overly concerned as there may still be messages in here for you. This is a general reading, so with the messages, please only take what you feel resonates and leave the rest. And please use your own sense of discernment with these messages and not force them to fit with a particular situation. So if the messages or the whole reading resonates, then that's wonderful. But if there are messages or the reading doesn't ring a bell or resonate at all, then it's just simply not your reading, okay guys? So we're going to get into this. We have the Modern Witch Tarot. So as I'm filming today, and I'll be posting it later on, happy Valentine's Day guys. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. Sending love and light out to you all. Also guys, if you hadn't had a chance to see the Valentine's bonus reading that I've done for all zodiac signs, it's available on the channel. There are timestamps timestamps available in the pinned comments of that reading, of that video. And so if you wanted to find out what the current energies are in regards to Valentine's Day, so an extra love reading, that's available for you to check out, okay? So let's get into this reading now. Angels of love and light, could we please have clear and concise messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury and North Node placements? What are the current energies for the next 7 days? What's the current energies for the next 7 days for Capricorn placements, please and thank you. Just cutting up the deck for you now, that wanted to come through. So what do we have here? Three of Swords, okay, and we have the 10 of Cups. Goodness, so what a contrast in energy we have here. So I feel like you've dealt with heartache, pain, troubles maybe at home, or you've had difficulty with a certain living arrangement, or you've dealt with a breakup, a separation, or a divorce recently. In regards to a romantic connection, and potentially, you know, you've been taking the time to, you know, heal from this. If you've been feeling more emotional recently, I'm hearing just like out of the blue, like out of nowhere, you may have this urge to kind of like keep in all of these emotions and not like release of these, you know, not express these, but I feel like it would be very well worth just letting go, okay? So if you feel the need to cry, or you need the to feel like you need to scream into a pillow, okay, if you feel like you can't make much noise, just do whatever you feel that you need to do to get all of this excess kind of upset or potential disappointment or fear or whatever that has been really you know, troubling you, okay? I just heard trouble in paradise as well. So, you know, maybe on the outside everything looks a particular type of way in your life, but you could be dealing with something in private here that not many people know of, and you may have felt like, I've got to keep all of this to myself. I'm not sure if I can trust of anyone around me to really open up and say what's going on, what's on my mind here. You know, but I'm picking up that if you feel like there is someone around you that does genuinely care for you and seek your best interests at heart here, and they want you to be happy, and you know, you feel kind of intuitively guided or inclined to put yourself out there and express how you've been dealing with something recently, or something's come up or cropped up for you, I feel like there overall will be benefit to doing of this. I'm hearing a problem shared is a problem halved, okay? Some of you may have had difficulties in regards to moving, okay? You could be wanting to move to a new location, you're getting a new home, or like you know that you have to move out of a certain area. Maybe you're, you know, a place where you grew up here. And there's this bittersweetness, a sense of leaving something behind, you know, closing the book on an old chapter here and then moving on forward. But I feel ultimately you know that this is going to be a really good move for you, and that you're kind of, I'm hearing your new life awaits for you, but there could be just a little bit of potential upset in regards to, you know, leaving certain people or a certain place behind, or maybe certain or maybe a workplace even potentially. But 555 on my timer, and fives indicate change. And I feel like you're closing out a cycle to do with something that has been very challenging, and you're getting ready to embark on brighter days ahead here, okay? There may also be someone who is going to open up to you romantically and say, look, I have done the whole 9 yards in the past. I'm getting that like whole shebang type of vibe. I've dealt with, you know, a romantic connection before where I had children with this person. We had a house, we had a mortgage, we did all this, that, and the third, but it didn't end well, okay? And there may have been the sense of feeling a little bit fearful about going into a new relationship or rekindling something with someone because of, you know, whatever happened beforehand, and someone being fearful about history repeating itself if they were to really, you know, put themselves all out there to give it another shot of, you know, achieving this kind of lifestyle that they have always wanted, you know, for themselves or for their family even, especially if they have children, okay? But obviously take what you feel resonates and leave the rest. But look at this, Six of Swords wanting to show through. This is like moving on to calmer waters, okay? This is a sense of getting into that peaceful energy. You know, we saw the Three of Swords and now the Six of Swords. So, you know, there may be a point in time where you feel like very overwhelmed by whatever is going on. Or even if it's just a sense of little things could be triggering you at this time, and it's not the sense you're making a mountain out of a molehill at all. I'm not getting that vibe. I'm just getting the sense of, you know, when something that doesn't go right and it just sends us like over the edge, it tips us over the edge. It's like, say for instance, you're trying to get dressed and you're rushed and you're in a hurry and you're trying to do the buttons up on your shirt or your trousers or whatever, and then the button comes, like falls off or something, and so you have a gap in your shirt, or you're not able to put, you know, your clothes on properly, or you have to sew on the button and you're rushed for time. You know, when something little like that happens, and normally it wouldn't irritate us, but there could be something like that that happens and you just feel like you're gonna completely explode and just get a little bit, you know, angry or something. But it's, you know what I mean? You know when stuff like that happens, okay? But I feel like also, you know, you're on the right track if you are wanting to travel or move to a new location, or you're being guided somewhere specifically. But also with that Six of Swords, that's a card to me that indicates having an ally, okay? So you may have someone that is very supportive around you, a good friend or a family member or a colleague or something, someone that you had maybe confided in or trusted in with certain information, or you wanted advice, that they're going to be there to, you know, help you out. I'm hearing a shoulder to cry on as I say that with the King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Now the King of Cups is someone that is very compassionate, very kind, very nurturing, okay? You know, so I feel like you're going to be able to open up to whoever this is, right? Or someone views you in this type of light here, okay, and it just draws them to you even more so. Look at that, Page of Cups, Five of Cups, and the Four of Wands, yeah. So there potentially could be someone that's even coming forward towards you to let you know that, you know, they've been having difficulties, they've had regrets, they've had upset to deal with, things have been very stressful, and, you know, they may be asking some sort of advice from you about what to do next or how to go about things, or whether they should close out a cycle or, you know, in their life here with the world. But I feel like you'll kind of know however this resonates for you guys. We have Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, and Aquarius coming through with that world, okay? So this is it really interesting to me. And 1010 on my timer as I say all of this as well as. So there's definitely somebody's message in here, okay? What else is going on, please? Seven of Pentacles. Did that really want to come out? Four of Pentacles. Wow, Eight of Cups flew out, but it came reversal. Interesting. With the Ace of Swords, there could be someone coming back around in your life here, maybe romantically. They've been taking stock of their life and they don't want to let you go. They don't want to let this connection go. Okay, they want to speak of their truth. We saw that Page of Cups, the King of Cups. There's somebody who has a lot of feelings for you, but they may have not necessarily expressed it. I just heard that this person has realized, you know, what genuine love is. They may have felt like they've loved someone in the past, or they've been in love in the past, but they're realizing that that wasn't the case. They may have realized that whoever they were dealing with, there was a trauma bond there, or there was codependency there, or there was power struggles there, or there was a sense of coldness in a connection, or what have you. But I feel like someone is getting ready to speak up to you with the courage and confidence here, with the strength card, Leo energy, to say to you, look, I do want this, okay? I do want this connection. This is going to take a lot for this person to put themselves out there, because if they've been really hurt in the past, they may have let those hurts, allowed of these hurts, okay, to dictate their love life specifically. They may have chosen the wrong partners in the past. They just haven't had the best of luck when it's come to love. This person may have been single for a while. Obviously, you can switch it around to however this resonates, guys. But yeah, justice is coming in, and there's balance taking place as of right now. Libra energy may be significant. I definitely feel like someone closed out a karmic cycle. And I feel like somebody wants to do right by you if they hadn't done right by you in the past. This person may owe you an apology here, or this person is realizing that, you know, the reason they've gone through certain things in their life is because they may have not done so well by others, and, you know, karma's come back around, and, you know, they've had to learn a few things in regards to that. As I say that with the Page of Swords, yeah. So I really get that as a strong message here. Six of Cups. So yeah, I'm picking up on that. But I'm putting these back because I just feel like there's something else going on here. You may have been waiting very patiently here for something to turn up, maybe in regards to your finances here. But you're getting, I'm hearing you're getting an influx of abundance coming in relatively soon. And you're not expecting this. It's unexpected, especially where the source of the income comes from, okay? So there could be something to do with paperwork, where someone is giving money to you, or they're lending you money, or you may be inheriting some sort of money. I'm getting that. Look, the Tower, yeah, it's unexpected. Like I said to you, something about unexpected coming through with that Tower. Aries and Scorpio energy, and the Ten of Wands. You may have been struggling a long time, okay, on a particular path. You know, you've been feeling like you're doing of everything right here, but you just feel like you've been moving forwards, right? But then it's like you taking the, you know, the one step forward and the 9 steps back type of thing. And it's like you just can't get ahead. But that's all changing up for you. Yeah, you persevered in something. You've shown of this strength, this sense of resilience, with whatever it is that you've been pursuing here, or you've just been trying to cope with as best as you can. And it's like you're having a major turnaround, and you've been hoping for this to come into fruition for you for quite some time now. Okay, and it's coming into fruition for you. Yes, with the King of Pentacles. There's your energy, Capricorn. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here on the table with that King of Pentacles. Yeah, look at that Hanged One. You've been, you know, feeling a bit stagnant here, a bit stuck. Like I said to you, patiently, actively waiting, you know, carrying on with whatever you can, trying to distract yourself, take your mind off of certain things, and just kind of, you know, continue the best of your ability. And I feel like because of this, you're getting that movement, okay? With that Six of Swords that we saw earlier, you're going through a transitional phase as of right now. You have been wounded from something you've dealt with in the past, but that's all coming to the end here with this major breakthrough with the Wheel of Fortune, okay? The sense of destiny and fate coming into the picture, whereby the new life is awaiting you, as I was picking up on earlier, okay? Yeah, you've had difficulty with your stability, your foundation. But that's coming to an end with Temperance, Sagittarius energy. You know, you may have wanted things to be a particular way, or you were hoping for a certain outcome and it just seemed to feel like it was taking forever. You may have felt like the universe wasn't really kind of collaborating with you here, wasn't really helping you out. You may have felt like, oh, everything's against me, etc., etc. But I'm hearing delayed but not denied, okay? I'm really picking up on that. But also I feel like with whatever difficulties you've had to experience previously, you found out who really does have your back, okay? You've really found out who your true friends are, okay? You may have dealt with people who you worked with and you may have felt like, yeah, nothing can really come between the connections, like we get on really solidly, you know, I would trust them to let them know of certain things that are going on in my personal life, etc. But then I'm getting this overall kind of horrible vibe that there may have been people that kind of used something against you, okay? Or they were making you do all the work, like they weren't very cooperative here themselves. You were doing of extra here, or potentially you may have been moved up into a position of management or, their boss or something. And this really rocked them to their core and they've had difficulty kind of acclimatizing to the fact that you have this now higher status and you're not kind of one of them anymore, and potentially you may have felt like they would be pleased for you because you're elevating in your work life and you would kind of still be able to carry on as you were. But I'm feeling there's this sense of potential jealousy about you having this come up or having this soon like glow up here. But you know, even though this could be a little bit upsetting, I feel like you're realizing you're seeing people's true colors here. Yeah, and you're just kind of getting on away from that. You could be detaching yourselves from certain individuals here. Now I'm reading uprights usually only here, but that came through. But just for aesthetic reasons I'm kind of putting it back. But we have the Taurus here with the Hierophant. Yeah, I feel like some of you have definitely become somebody's boss here, or you got promoted, right? And other people didn't like that you were the authority figure, okay? That they would have to answer to you. Or maybe someone that you're dealing with has had this position and then they're like on this kind of, rampage of trying to gain all this power. And you know how, stuff can get to their, people's heads, like once they get that kind of sniff of success, and then they start to get all uppity and, they think very highly of themselves and a little bit snobbish is the word I'm picking up on. Okay, interesting. What else here? Lots of different types of messages coming through. King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Fire sign energy. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. Look, we have a true pair on the table. Interesting. With the Nine of Pentacles. Do you know what? Like, you could be dealing with people here that have a lot to say, okay? They may have a lot of influence on your life, or you may have felt like they've had a lot of influence on your life, and you may have felt kind of bound or restricted or repressed in some sort of way, or oppressed. Like you've wanted to kind of step out of the box and do things a little bit differently, or have that sense of trial and error, and find out a bit more about what it is that you like to do, what you want to do for work, etc. Some of you could have been thinking about a career change, and then you may have had issues with family members, okay? Potentially parents here, who may have been like very traditional, maybe a little bit strict, and it's like they're very much like stubborn here. They want of things to be a certain way. It's like if anyone has any other kind of out of the box thinking or does things a bit differently, or they try to rock the boat, it doesn't go down very well. Like there's a sense of, getting frustrated because of wanting to control of a situation or control someone's life. And someone's trying to wiggle themselves out and to become free and live their life as their life rather than just kind of following. I'm hearing my father's footsteps for some of you. I don't know why I'm getting that, but I am. So somebody may have wanted their child or their adult child to run a family business here, or to carry on, you know, doing a particular form of work here, or a particular job, a particular career, or to study of something that has been going down in the generations, as it were, or it's kind of expected, like maybe culturally expected of them to do, or what have you. And someone's like, well, no, I don't want to do this. This is not what really lights me up. I don't get to have my sense of creative freedom, my sense of self-expression. I don't feel like I'm being my authentic self. I feel like I'm just kind of, you know, doing of these things because of the fact that you all want me to do of this, but you haven't really taken into account of what it is that I want, or how I want to express myself, or how I want to live my life. I'm hearing. So I'm getting that there may have been a little bit of codependency that someone has been dealing with as well, and they're trying to strike it out on their own to be very independent, but they've had difficulty with doing of this. But I feel like something is closing up for someone in their life here, and then they're able to kind of stand up to whoever they need to and speak up and say what it is that they truly feel, because then they're being authentically themselves. Someone is fearful about the fact that certain people in their life are not going to agree with their life choices, or they're not going to agree with the partner who they want to be with, or they're not going to agree with the type of way that they conduct things, for instance. And someone was fearful about rocking the boat and doing things differently, and they felt that they don't just align with someone's values or beliefs. I'm hearing like a belief system anymore, and they want to kind of move on away from that, but they're fearful of certain people not being in their life if they were to kind of really follow through and take action and pursue this other direction that they're wanting to take, that their soul is desiring them to take. And I feel that this person is going to do of this, that's the Tower moment coming in, that someone's just decided, you know what, I am not just continuing down this path because of what you and so and keeping up with appearances and everything else. Like, I'm just not doing it. I if it means that I have to be, you know, separated from you all, or you are not kind of wanting to compromise or see my perspective or my point of view or support me, then I know what I have to do. And I'm giving you this option, this opportunity to hear out what it is and where I'm coming from. And if you don't necessarily respect that or appreciate the fact that I have been upset, or I've been dealing with a lot in my life and things have been building up for me, you know, I've come to you because, you know, you're supposed to be there for me. But if they're not there for you, maybe you're just taking away, you know, that sense of like, oh, well, it's because they're my parents, or because this is a long-term friend, or this is because of what have you. You're just taking that title away and seeing them as any other person, and been like, look, would I expect this treatment or appreciate this treatment from others if I was to speak up if they didn't have of that title? Well, no, I wouldn't. So why am I giving these people you know, that extra bit of leeway, but yet they can't, you know, get things from where I'm coming from, if you know what I mean. I know that all sounds a bit long-winded, yeah, but lots of communication here, backwards and forwards, messages. But you see this person on the motorbike, they just want to be free, they want to be out of something, they want to be living of their life, they don't want to continue what they've been doing anymore, okay? Because they may have been feeling like they've been living some sort of lie, and it's like, look, you know, I'm hearing whatever has, you know, supposedly suited you, and, you know, I'm hearing somebody say this to someone else, like, you know, this may have suited you, or you may have done this, but that's not what I want. I don't want to go down that path. I want to do things differently, unconventionally, I'm hearing. And there's a sense of, you know, I'm hearing like two people bumping heads, you know. But somebody's on a spiritual path here with the Hermit, and you know, they've gone through a spiritual awakening, the dark night of the soul, they've ascended here, they're awaking to spirituality, and they're awaking to all the things that seeming to be taboo, okay? Seemingly to be taboo. You know, the occult here, etc., etc. And, you know, there may be other people that just don't get it, like they just don't understand, and they're not going to understand unless they've gone through their own spiritual awakening. And so therefore you have to, you know, go off the beaten track, and that can be sometimes incredibly difficult, as I say that with the Six of Swords. But whoever is going to be with you that does genuinely care about you, love you, want to support you, they will be there with you, and the others, well, they'll be left behind. You know, even if you're on this path on your own and you feel isolated or scared or alienated or what have you, you know, you have to carry on. You have to carry on, because, you know, the journey will be worth it. You know, you'll learn so much by following through with certain things, okay? Interesting. What else is going on here for Capricorn? Yeah, like I said to you, you'll be coming out on top, victory, success, better times ahead here with the Three of Cups by moving off the beaten track here. You know, the Chariot, this is Cancer energy, but you see this person has this kind of like bad boy, bad girl kind of image, you know, that rebellious streak. Like maybe some of you, you know, have wanted to rebel, okay? Or you've been feeling that kind of energy, but look at that, you're meant to here. King and Queen of Wands now wanting to show through. I feel with you doing of this, you know, some of you are actually going to be coming into contact with your soulmate, you know, your divine counterpart, okay? And you're both going to be celebrating of this connection together, because you both have gone through what you've needed to, you've evolved, and, you know, your lives are meant to be completely different to anyone previous to you. Like, I'm getting as in your ancestors or anyone else in your current family, you know. So earth and fire placements may be very significant, but guys, like I said to you, you're meant to have a new beginning in love with this Ace of Cups, but true emotional fulfillment as well. Goodness. What else is going on here, please? What else is going on here, please? For Capricorn. Ten of Wands. Somebody has felt forced or obligated to live a certain life here, to carry out loads of responsibilities. They've had loads of duties that they've needed to get organised or situated here, and someone's just been doing all of this work, but they may have felt like they haven't had very much payback, like payback for, you know, rewards for all the work that they've done, okay? They're not having the opportunity to really live their life. Look at that, Queen of Wands again coming through. I'm getting something to do with the finish line, something to do with the last hurdle. There's one more hurdle that needs to be jumped over first before you cross over the finish line, and that you're able to be, you know, in a true love connection with the person that you're meant to kind of be with for the long haul here. Okay, yeah, look at that, Queen of Cups and the Ten of Cups. To see, this is it. Somebody's trying to achieve this with the Ten of Cups, the Queen of Cups energy. And they may have tried to do of this before, you know, and everything appeared to be a certain way. You know, there may have been a sense of stability or security, or the monetary aspect of things was all right. But somebody was not fulfilled before, and now they want to be in a position and a place in regards to love. With someone that they want to be in a connection with, someone that they genuinely love and care for. and that truly loves and cares for them as well as. And it's not, I'm hearing it's not just all about the physical appearance, etc., you know, or the chemistry. Right, what else is going on here, please, for Capricorn? Judgment, Sagittarius energy, and the Ace of Swords. Wow. Seven of Cups. Look, we have confusion here with the Seven of Cups. We have clarity. We have making plans here with the Two of Wands, with the Six of Cups, with the Nine of Cups. Somebody wants to have their wishes fulfilled. Somebody definitely wants to move or to relocate, okay? With that Three of Wands, as I say that, with the Six of Swords, you know, getting in the boat type of thing and moving on away. Somebody may want to move overseas or to a different, you know, foreign country here. And someone may be just a bit like, well, you can't do that. You know, you're too far away. Or I'm getting that someone, I'm getting like like an older parent or like a grandparent or someone that may have been like, well, who's going to look after me? If you go off and I'm hearing if you go off gallivanting and you go to this place or that place, and you know, and you go overseas and you do this for your work, and you're leaving me behind. I'm getting somebody guilt tripping the other person, but it's because they don't want to be left alone. I'm picking up on emotional codependency, but someone may be getting upset because they know they have to do of this, but someone has to loosen their grip on, you know, their child or grandchild or something, and allow them to just live their life, okay? Because we all have free will and we all have, you know, reasons why we do of certain things, okay? But I'm picking up on as well that in regards to a love situation, I feel that there is an individual here who feels very much like tied emotionally and spiritually to you, okay? And you may have not had very much happen in your physical reality with each other, but I feel like you're both wanting of the same things, like you're both wanting to commit to each other, have this solid, steady connection. You're both wanting to reunite, okay? You're both wanting to reconcile. You're both wanting to open up emotionally to each other and express, you know, the trials, the tribulations that you've experienced previously and why you are the way that you are now, and just kind of really put yourself out there and have that sense of intimacy, not just physical, but emotional intimacy as well. You know, you're both opening up about things that you've gone through that you wouldn't even wish on your own worst enemy here, okay? And how these types of things have definitely amounted to why, you know, certain actions have been taken, okay? And having that sense of emotional maturity and intelligence, emotional intelligence as it were, to have that sense of awareness as to why things were coming up and certain decisions were made. I'm getting in that respect, which is interesting. But if you're dealing with someone new, there's someone who is very much finding you as someone that they could be on the same wavelength with. They want to take things relatively slowly, even though they feel that there's a sense of chemistry between the two of you. This person may live at a distance, okay, and they may want to do like a long distance relationship, or someone is going to be making plans to move to be closer to you relatively soon, or they want you to move to be with them. They know that it would be a lot to kind of uproot your lives, but somebody is very much set on this connection, and they're realizing here that, you know, why they may have not had other connections previously work out in the past is because they weren't necessarily meant to work out. They were just meant to kind of go through certain connections to learn and go through these experiences. and that they were to then the sense of kind of mature in a certain way, and then eventually find the person who they're meant to be with, and this person may be recognizing you as that person that they want to be with, right? Also, I'm just putting it out there could be a tower moment, okay, in regards to some sort of legal matter. You know, I'm getting something to do with property, something to do with land, something to do with an inheritance here, a will. I feel like a truth may be revealed in regards to this if you were meant to be receiving of some sort of lump sum of money, and you may have felt that you weren't going to be getting of anything, but you actually are, and it's a nice surprise. Or there was someone who was doing of things on purpose here because they were greedy and they were trying to take something from you that was yours. And even though they've been seeing you kind of slave away, working hard here, they've been kind of laughing and joking amongst, you know, other people, okay? Potentially here, the fact that you've been kind of doing the most with your good work ethic, etc. Just trying to, you know, get ahead in life, as it were, like the same as anyone else. And they've been, you know, secretly wishing on your downfall and trying to make things more difficult for you. I feel like something is going to be revealed in regards to that relatively soon as well. Like you may already have this intuitive instinct that something just doesn't feel quite right, and you're going to be receiving answers very, very soon. I'm hearing from an external force here for some reason, okay, like the third party, as in someone coming forward with a letter or a phone call, or you may just hear it from someone that has found out some sort of news of somebody receiving potentially their karma, okay? I'm getting that. Yeah. But money is definitely improving, guys, okay? And I feel like you've earned it. Okay, you also getting a lot of money coming in that you've earned. And if anyone else tells you otherwise, that you don't deserve it or you haven't worked hard for it, then you know what to do with these people and just cut them off, or just, you know, stand up for yourself, or even just don't say anything at all and just kind of be like, well, that's your opinion. But I know that I've done, you know, done my bit here. I'm picking up on like workhorse energy, you know. You're definitely very disciplined, okay? I got something to do with regimented as well, so I'm picking up on maybe military vibes or something to do with the services, as in the police or what have you. Could be significant. But anyway, guys, lots of different types of messages coming through, so please bear with me. But we have Aries, Scorpio, Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn coming through very strongly. The other signs that I called out earlier may be significant as well for your Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus placements for yourself or someone that maybe you're dealing with here. Okay. But 111, 1111, 1010, 333, 33 may also be very significant, guys. You could be seeing of those numbers. But that's going to be the end of your reading. So loads of messages came through. Please take what you feel resonates and leave the rest. But that's going to be the end of your reading. So I hope you have enjoyed this reading as much as I've enjoyed reading for you today. And if you have enjoyed this reading and you wish to support myself and the channel, there are donation links now available. So thank you so much to those of you who've already donated. I greatly appreciate you guys. If you wish to donate, there's a link for a PayPal for the channel in the description box below. And then there's another option for super thanks, which is listed underneath this video. So thank you so much for those of you who've been doing this. I greatly appreciate you. Even if you don't financially donate, a great way to energetically donate is to like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll get back to you guys on those comments when I can, so thank you so much. Please hit the notification bell so you get an alert as to when I post another video for you, so you don't miss out on any future updates or content to do with the channel. And also thank you to my members, you guys mean a great deal to me. I'm very appreciative of you all, and if you wish to be a member, there's a link in the description box below with all the information that you need in regards to this as well as. But this has been your next 7 days timeless reading for all Capricorn placements, so Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury and North Node. Don't forget to check out the Valentine's special bonus that I have available in regards to love that's on the channel, if you feel inclined to take a look, okay? But anyway, thank you for being here, sending love and light your way, many blessings, please take care and see you soon. Bye guys.